Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about how the enemy attack you. They attack you through various realm or that witches and wizards access to create chaos in your life, and it just comes from historic tradition, Kabbalah, Hermetic, African dysphoria, and European folk magic, Eastern occults. Um, Basically, there are different dimensions and realms that the enemy uses to attack you in order to manifest in your life. Basically, your physical realm or Malkuth, Asiya, and basically that placed on curses, food, clothing, jewelry, puppet, buried jars, crossroad powder, etc. There is other realm that they use is the Astra, which is the Yez. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing this wrong. Yezidra, which is the emotional plane, the psychic projections and thoughts form, emotional vampirism, and dream invasion, sleep paralysis, and entities. That the astral, that what the enemy uses to invade your dream. Mental realm, which is Bina, Berea, is it Berea? I think I'm gonna include you guys for yours in comment section. You guys can read, or also the subject line where you click on the history on about. I think the subject line, yeah. Basically, the astral, the mental, and so I'm gonna include all of these, the mental realm and the etheric realm, casual realm, and Akashic record realm, basically where they edit your history, your ancestral curse activation, past life, trauma, uh, resurfacing, and all of that. The void or the null realm, which is the quivels. The quivels is the shadow self. Okay, the elemental realm, which is associated with fire, spells, inflammation, burnouts, water, emotional flooding, nightmares and tears, whatnot. Air, which is confusion, gossip, mental scatter. Earth, which is the physical illness and financial blockage and heaviness. A spiritual divine realm, which is intercepting prayers, blocking guidance, distorting intuition, veiling your connection to the source. Underworld, or which is the I don't know how to pronounce that, but okay, it's called Shez, Chozonic Realm. I think that's how you pronounce it. But anyhow, that working with deaths, currents, grave dirt, ancestral shades, and underworld spirits to bind and drain. Basically, that's what they do. Fairies and other world, which is glamour, time distortion, leading you to astray, leading you to leading you astray, basically replacing memories, fate touching illusions, planetary sphere Rome, which is attacking through planetary hours, zodiac, IJ, Saturn square for delays, Mars for conflict, etc. Personal macrocosm, okay, and sub bodies. So anyhow, those are the list. I'm gonna link them for you guys in the comment section. I'm gonna also link them, in you know subject line and whatnot. Not subject line. What do you call that? When they give you the history, I can't remember the top of my head. Anyhow, you need to revisit all these realms and the enemy uses to create chaos in your life, because that's what they do. They are wicked. That's the main reason. They are wicked. It's about control. It's about because they're narcs. They're the one who never, and they never like to hear the word no. When you reject them, they will inflict pain on you, because rejection causes them pain, causes them hatred toward you, because they have something in their childhood that harmed them or caused them pain and stuff. So they perceive anybody who says no to them as a person who caused them harm when they were children, and then they will inflict pain on you. Understand? So that's the enemy. And then when you go to these realms, you have to attack the seed of Cain. You have to attack the seed of Cain. And anybody who carries the seed of Cain to attack. I'm sorry, is some people who have nothing to do with it gonna be harmed, but hey, this is what they've been doing. They're inflicting pain on us. We're gonna inflict pain back. Do it in these realms, what the witches and wizards or warlock uses to cause you harm. Okay? So make sure you mention the seed of Cain, and also you go to this, when you create a prayer, you have to mention all these realms, right? And you have to invoke the sacred name of God, of Allah, the sacred name known to Shamyaza, or the sacred name known to Yeshua. The sacred name is known to Marcy or Abraxas and stuff. Because sacred name is hidden, right? But you have it in your forehead. So you have to go also, you say, okay, the sacred name written on my forehead. You don't have to know the name, but you're setting an intention. So your prayer will be very powerful. And you have to seal the prayer. You start with the prayer, thank you, God. Thank you, the infinite, the one who created heaven and earth, the one who exists outside of creation, right? The self-created, the one existed before all, okay? And then when you finish your prayer, you say, thank you, God. Thank you, the infinite, the one who created the universe, the galaxy, and the stars, and manifested everything into existence. Okay? Yeah. So this is how you do these prayers. Unfortunately, this is what I'm doing. Guys, you are being harmed. You have to defend yourself. Okay? And this is all advice I'm telling you guys, because I see a lot of you guys on TikTok and YouTube and all of that complaining about being targeted when things happening to you. This is how you fight back. You have to inflict pain back on the seed of Cain. Okay? Seed of Cain is very destructive and wicked. Remember, he's the wicked one. So, yeah, do not expect to fairies and bunnies and cotton candy and sweetness and all these giggles and tickles and whatever. Seed of Cain always been a wicked one. So I want you to know that the seed of Cain has always been a wicked one. So do not be afraid to fight back. This is how you do it. Okay? Unfortunately, you're going to attack the entire seed, because, hey, they're attacking the entire house of Abraham. So the condition, they better be able to take it. Okay? But anyhow, get crafty. You can call the angelic legions. You can call the Aphanium, the Seraphim, and the Cherubim. You know what? You can call the angelic hierarchy. You just look them up online, find the list. You also can call them to help you fight this war. Okay? So you have to do it, guys. Honestly, it will make you feel better. because that's how I feel. I feel like I'm going to inflict a lot of pain. This is what I want to do because they're inflicting a lot of pain on me, and I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to inflict pain back, okay? Justice, justice, you know what? It goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing harm to us, and we're going to do harm to them. That's exactly what you need to do because, we've been on the defense for a long time. We've been defending ourselves for a long time. It's time to attack now, okay? To attack and to defend your sovereignty. Just remember that. Okay, look up this. Where are the witches and wizards and warlock attack you and whatnot, and make sure you mention the name Cain, the seed of Cain, and attack them in all these realms. Okay, all right. I hope this helped. All right, chin up and do not budge, and you're very strong, and the enemy is crafty. We're gonna use their own medicine on them. Okay, all right.